Hey y'all, happy October 30th, the day before the end of the month, the day before if you have kids, trick-or-treating day, whatever it is that you go for from there. But man, this month has been amazing for this team. I know overall as a team, our volume is up, and that's really exciting. We have a bunch of new distributors probably hopping on here tonight. We have people who've been in this business for a while, so don't worry. Tonight is going to be for you, no matter if you've been in this business a day or if you've been in it like me for just over 4 years. It is going to help you out, and we are going to have a great time. Billie and Kellie are on here tonight with me. We're going to share some of our Because of It Works. We're going to share what's working for us now, because what could come for anybody is you could have started and you could have said, everybody I know is already a customer or doing this business and there's no one left. And you know what? I can say 4 years in, this month has been my highest enrolling month in the business since I've started. And so I would like to take that lie off the table for you and tell you there are still people out there who really want this business and who really, want our products. And so that is really exciting. If I could tell you because of it works, I could go on a list forever. I joined this business because Sherry Lynn, my sister, asked me to join her for probably 3 weeks every day in a row. And I kept telling her no, that I'm not a salesperson. I don't want to do this business, and I'll be her best customer, and that I love her. But I'm glad she didn't stop asking me, because at the time, my husband is in ministry and on staff at our church. He's a children's pastor. We'd really just been praying for a way for us to live more, give more, save more. Like if we could sum that up, we were just kind of getting by. I had just come home from working at the church, and I'm like, man, we can eat and we can sleep. Yay, that's all we can do. And my girls were wanting to do a bunch of different stuff. And so honestly, at the time, my husband was 220 pounds. When we had got married, he was like 170, but we were babies when he got married. But so because of this business, he's lost over 50 pounds now, and has kept it off for the past 3 years, which is pretty amazing. So I always loved that it wasn't just like a one and done kind of thing, and then he's back up there on that yo-yo thing. The Lord has used this to grow me as a person. I've been able to put my girls in a school that I could only dream of putting them in. It's the gift that this business has brought to us. We've been able to pay off medical debt that I incurred with heart issues. And we are debt-free and working towards paying off our house. That's the last thing that we have. And so this has just been a huge answer to prayer for us, and God has used it in such a great way in our lives. The biggest thing it's done for me is to help me step outside of my comfort zone. And now that I'm out of it, I don't want to go back. And so that is one of the greatest gifts. So no matter where you are in this, man, keep taking that step outside the comfort zone, because it is worth it. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting tips from the top for us, okay? I'm now Presidential Diamond. Just for anybody who doesn't know, I'm on my way to Ambassador, and in the top 150 in the company. And so it's pretty cool that someone who thought they would never do anything in this business has been able. That's why I sit here and I'll say anybody can do this business, because I wholeheartedly believe it. So tonight's going to be an interesting tips from the top. We're going to do a working one together, okay? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to copy and paste something into the chat, and I want you all to copy it if you haven't already, and some of you already have got this done, but it is the last of the month. So for all of you guys that are in there pushing for that promotion, this is going to be a working tips from the top tonight, okay? So we are going to work host to post. And if you keep hearing that over and over again and you haven't done it, it's because it's time to do it. And we're going to give it one more shot for everybody who has been going for it. Now, if you have just joined, okay, this has been something that I wish I knew about when I first got started. but it has changed my business the last 4 months. And you are going after those first few loyal customers, well, to get your 5 for that 150 or your 4 for the 100, either one. We are all wanting loyal customers. There's no denying that. And so what I want y'all to do is we're going to learn this seriously. What we're first going to do is put in text replacement, okay? And I'm going to go over this super fast, but I want y'all to know how to do this. It's worth the time because it reminds me of that movie, Pursuit of Happiness. Do you guys all see that movie with Will Smith? I don't know if I'm super older than everybody else on here, but if you have watched it, when he's figuring out that he figured out, like, if he doesn't have to hang up the phone every time he saves so he can get more calls out. That's what I feel like text replacement is, okay? That is like we figured out how not to waste time doing this business because time is valuable to all of us, okay? So, here we go. Everybody copy that statement if you haven't copied this already, okay? We're doing an A to Z, how to do this thing that is changing our business. So everybody's got that copied in their notes or copied, whatever, however you copy it. Okay, then as quickly as possible, now that you have it copied, I want you to grab your phone. I'm gonna try to turn mine down so y'all can see it. Okay, and I want you to hit settings, okay? Go to setting. Everybody see your settings, okay? And then go into where it says general, right there. All right, everybody's on general, and then you're gonna go to where it says keyboard. Everybody click on your keyboard. Who's with me? And this is the iPhone version, okay. Keyboard. All right, once you get to keyboard, then you're gonna click on text replacement. Lorna, did you find it in your settings? Or what don't you see? Okay, when you get here, there's gonna be a little add button. All of you will have like on my way in there already. But when you click that little add button, that's gonna allow you to add a phrase. So what you wanna do is click where it says phrase, hold that down and click paste. Okay. And then, okay, great. I'm glad you got it. Okay, now that you see paste, you're gonna, on the shortcut, that's what you're gonna write in. Now, if you're a numbers person, you can write 8, this is what I would suggest, HAP1. So this is your first host to post message to go out there, okay? HAP1, or I put in, I'm not a numbers person, so I put in HAP ask, okay? Whichever one you wanna do that way. All right, so you type that in and you click save. Okay, now just as a practice run, and this is just like a technicality that we're gonna get out of the way so you'll know how to do this tonight, okay? Now that you've got that, everybody got that in there saved? Thumbs up if you're on it, yes. Okay, just send a practice text to yourself. Okay, so when I put in Stacey Alcala, I type in there and I'm gonna go HAP ask. Okay, and there it is, it comes right up when I hit space. All right, so this is our first thing in Power Hour tonight. What we are going to do before we go on to Billie and Kellie is, y'all, if you haven't done this, you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. I am so proud of you. And y'all, if you're tired of doing this, I'm so proud of your consistency and persistency. It will pay off. All right, but we are gonna sign some loyal customers tonight. I am pumped about this. Okay, there's no denying it. Okay, so now pick, if you have not done this before, pick a letter either A or Z, or if you have been doing this, go to a letter that you haven't gone to yet, okay? Because you know what I'm talking about. All right, Celeste, I know this has been working for you. Kellie's been telling me you are rocking this thing, which is so super exciting. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you how to get to lists in Facebook, okay? All right, you're going to come to Facebook or you're going to come to Messenger, however you get to Messenger fastest, okay? Click here. Right here, there's going to, oh, let me turn this down again. There's going to be a people right here after you're in Messenger, okay? You're going to click on people, all right? And then there is all people right here at the top. You're going to click on all people. And right here on the right side of your phone, you're going to have letters all the way down and up, okay? You can click A, and that's going to start you at the very beginning of the alphabet, okay? Or you can click all the way down at Z. Wherever you are, that's for beginners, wherever you need to go. I'm going up from Z. I am at B's personally. So, and now we're all going to do this first one together, okay? Are you pumped? Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so everybody find that first person you're messaging tonight or for first time ever. Click on that person. Okay. And type in your HAP1 or ask or whatever. There you go. Everybody do it and hit send. How fun is that? I'm so proud of you. Okay, so I've already sent that first one. Click on to the next name in the alphabet, okay? What we are going to do, hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes and counting.
Okay, so Siri is gonna tell us when we have sent this message out for 10 minutes, all right? So take some time and you're gonna send this to as many people. You just click on the next person, you know, in the alphabet, and you're gonna send this to as many people as you can over the next 10 minutes. And you're gonna be amazed at how many people you can get this out to. What I don't want you to do, okay, yeah, Android's gotta use active. Thank you, Melanie. Okay, so go with your active people, okay? But you're gonna be amazed. What I don't want you to do is stop and answer anybody. That's why we put a timer on, okay? So you know right now, the only thing you're doing is sending out that first message. Hey friend, I have a favor. Okay, don't worry, I'm not gonna ask you to sell anything. Trust Siri, trust the timer Siri. Okay, we're gonna get to that one. All right, everybody rocking and rolling, give me a thumbs up. Okay. Okay, thank you for the thumbs up. All right. Kel, why don't you share with everybody a little bit of your Because of It Works while we're sending out these messages for the next little bit. Oh, there you go.
Okay, sorry, I unmuted myself too. Okay, so Stace asked me just to join the business, and I was like, you don't want me to do that. Girl, I don't do that stuff. So thankfully, she asked a couple more times, and then Andrew talked me into it. And that's
actually Joey asked Andrew is really how we got her into it.
So. The truth is Joey asked Andrew, so is Kelly ever going to do this thing or with Stacey or what? And Andrew came home and said, Joey asked me, is Kelly ever going to do this thing with Stacey or what? I was like, nope. So anyway, long story short, here I am. Because of It Works. Let's see. Because of It Works, I started out just wanting to pay for dance classes for Nova because she really wanted to be a real ballerina. And I was willing to like sell stuff on Facebook each month, like clothes or shoes, like kid stuff we didn't need anymore. I was like, I will find a way to make $55 for this dang dance class. So really my goal was teeny tiny when we started. Just dance class and maybe a bill or two was all I was hoping for. Ruby in 1 year. That was my goal. 1 year from when I started, if I could be Ruby, that's it for me. $500 a month would change our life. And so 3 months later, I went Ruby. And then 6 months into the business from starting, I went Diamond and got the $10,000 bonus. And then after that, double diamond, triple diamond, and so on. And so since then, I was able to purchase a minivan when we went Diamond and paid that off. So now that's paid off. Andrew's Tahoe's paid off. No credit card bills, no medical bills, anything like that. So now we just have our house and that's it. We still get to do dance, which is exciting. And we, bought our house, which is huge. When you buy a house without an actual, what do you call it? Like off of a 1099 paycheck, you have to be able to show that you've made enough to buy a house for a couple years. And so being able to buy a house with our It Works income was actually a really big deal, so that was really cool. And so, yeah, here we are now and just hustling our bustles through our phone, signing people with host to post. I'm telling you what, Gina.
Okay, Kelly, for anybody who's getting started that feels like my warm market's not going to do this and I don't know social media, how did you start?
Okay, great. That's great. Because I forgot there's brand new people in here too. So if you're brand new, welcome to the team because I haven't got to say that yet. So I'm glad you're here. Okay, so for just getting started. So honestly, I was absolutely horrified to do this business getting started on social media. I posted once every 6 months on social media. I didn't really care about social media before this business. I was like, I just get on there to keep up with my friends. I post, once every 6 months or so and just kind of hang out every now and then on social media. It wasn't really my thing. So if you're just getting started, basically what you do is take a look around at the people that are successful, the person you enrolled with or the people above them, anyone on our team. And you just take a look and see who do you connect with on the team and you go and copy what they do. That's what I did. I just decided, okay, I got to figure out how to make this work because it's going to change our life. So I got on YouTube, started watching videos and copying what other people did. And I just started posting and I started friend requesting people. And what I will say is when you get started, you go, I don't have any friends or family that are going to want this. Sometimes people say that, okay? They'll say, I don't have any friends or family that are going to want to buy from me or join this business. But the thing is, when you actually go and scroll through name by name, your friends list on your Facebook, and you give people the chance, because a lot of what happened to me was I was like, oh, people are not going to want to buy these body wraps from me. What the heck am I doing? And I posted and people were like, wait, what is that? I want to know. And I was like, oh, you do? Oh, wait, you are interested? You'll find that more people are interested than not because the products we have are made with natural ingredients. They're not expensive. And newsflash, they actually work. Yay! So you just pretend like this is what you've always done. If you're just getting started, you just start like everyone else. That's what I did. You just go for it and start copying the people that you see that are successful. Literally copy and paste. You can do that until you get the hang of it. That's what we encourage you to do. Borrow our posts, take them, repost them. Don't screenshot them, like take them, save them, repost them as your own post. And then start friend requesting people. Grow your market because as you're posting and you're going, okay, and you are eventually going to get through the people that you do know, you need people you don't know. And that's where I am now. I signed, I don't know how many people, 30 something almost 40 people this month or something. And I knew on this list, y'all, my eyes are getting tired. Been looking at my phone too much. On this list, I think I knew in real life 2 people out of the 40 people this month, 40 something, whatever. I knew 2 people in real life before this business. Okay, so that means 30 something people I didn't know. Strangers do want to do this business. They do want to try the products. Okay, and that's not weird. I thought it was weird. So what you want to do is be adding people you don't know right now while you're talking to people you do know. And then just keep on posting, just like it's what you've always done.
Love it. Yep, still sending that. Nope, I'll let you know when that timer goes off. Y'all, 10 minutes. We don't think we have a lot of time, but you can do a lot in 10 minutes. I promise you. Yep. So keep going. Hasn't been 10 minutes yet. Isn't that crazy? I think it's super fun. Good job, girl. Good job. We're still going. I know it's quiet and that feels awkward sometimes, but we're just going to keep on going. Oh, can you hear people answering me back? Sorry. Dang it. What's that girl's name? Good job, y'all. There's my timer. So it's been 10 minutes. All right. So the next step that we are going to do is y'all put this in your, you know how to do it now. Put this in your text replacement. Okay, and there it is. Awesome. So I was wondering if you would be willing to post on your wall for me. I'm going for a huge promotion this month and can use all the help I can get. Laugh out loud, no pressure, but I'd be super grateful. Okay, so y'all put that into your text replacement now. If you haven't done that yet, host a post number 2 or host a post. Ask however your mind will remember that the most. Put that in there, okay? How many messages did you guys get out there? Let us know in the chat over that 10 minutes. You got one back. Good job. I got 20 out while we were talking, so that was pretty fun. Look at Stephanie, 32. Isn't that crazy? That's awesome. Okay, so those will continue to come back. Now, this is the thing, guys. You want to, Moni, yeah, 51. Awesome. See, you can get out a ton in 10 minutes when you're focused and you're going, okay? Now that you got those out there, and that's the thing. That's the biggest thing you got to do at this point is because you're putting that seed out there, okay? And you're getting over that hump of where people are. So now as those questions come back throughout tonight, like, hey, what is it? And some people might not answer you till tomorrow, but here's your response. Awesome. I was wondering if you'd be willing to post on your wall for me. I'm going for a huge promotion this month and can use all the help I can get. No pressure. Okay. So everybody got that message? All right. Awesome. Okay. Billie. So Billie's been on here too. She's a triple dime with the company, but Billie, why don't you share with us while we're doing this next part?
Okay. Hi guys. So my name is Billie Cervera. I am a mother of 4. I've been in the business for 3.5 years, I guess to say. And I actually watched Sherry for a whole year, and then I saw Esty, my enroller, sign up, and so I knew immediately she was gonna come after me. Like I even told my husband. And there were so many times, guys, that I went to her website and went all the way through and never submitted. So I mean, we have to think about how long did it take us to say yes. So many people throw in the towel. And what I like to remind my distributors, like if they don't sign somebody right away, how long did it take for you to say yes? So see, even I was hesitant. I had done a networking company with Esty's husband before this one. So, and that one was a lot more money. So this one, I was still hesitant, starting something new, making a change. Maybe you failed at, or you thought you failed at what you did before, or maybe it just wasn't the right one for you or whatever. But starting something new can be, it can be scary, and $99 wasn't really a lot for us then, but I think it was still like just the thought of like spending it. So anyways, I became a customer with her. She asked me a couple of times, and I'm sure I probably ignored her. And I know Sherry even sent me some greens, I believe, in the mail. It's crazy. So, I got started finally as a customer. I had great results, and she did not give up. She kept messaging me and following up. And once I said yes, she did the it works throw up. So that's what we don't want to do, but I was going to join with her regardless because I knew her, So, you don't want to like overload all these people. Guys, we get excited. I still get excited, and I got to hold myself back. So, I signed up, and then like a whole nother excitement came over me. She told me $120 shopping spree. Now, guys, that is free product. That's like free money. That is money getting thrown at you. So if you're just getting started, go after that shopping spree. That is so huge. I was pregnant, guys, when I joined this business. So pregnant, not pregnant, breastfeeding, 7, 8 kids, it doesn't matter. Anybody can do this business if you are excited, passionate, and hungry. I saw dollar signs. I saw all of Sherry's bonuses. So that's what really drew my attention for the whole year. I was constantly watching. And so anyways, guys, I got started within 4 days. I got 3 distributors and my 4 customers. So, that's $99 bonus, $99 bonus, $99 bonus, $120 shopping spree. And that's just, it's crazy. And what got me there was as soon as she enrolled me, it was just excitement. I got excited. And guess what? If I'm excited, I'm going to be loud about it. That's just me. That's who I am. And of course, first thing, who's the person you're going to call? If you were to get into a car accident today, who are you going to call? Guess what? I called my mom and my sister. I got them on 3-way. And I told them about the wraps. I didn't know what they did. It didn't matter. They were going to order from me. Not everybody will support you guys. I still have family that are not in it, and I think my mom's on here now that I think about it, but not everybody will support you, but some will. And you're never going to know unless you ask. You have to ask, or the answer is going to be no. So my mom signed up immediately. My sister became my customer. So I had my mom as a distributor, sister as a customer. And it's just like, I was so excited. And I posted on social media instantly, guys. I enrolled the DT that I had not seen since high school. And I totally even thought it was a different person, but they had the same name. But I talked to her as like if I was talking to her every day, and I was just being myself. And then I realized it was a different person. But it was just so much excitement. And when Esty told me I could get a $500 bonus, guys, I didn't understand charging until Diamond. Like even I remember having a phone conversation with Sherry saying, Billie, what are you doing? You could be double Diamond right now. And that was in 4 months, guys. I was so worried about just So you have to have your chart. Esty came over one day. We were both pregnant, both about to have our babies. She tried to explain it. I don't even know that she understood it completely, but it was still like, I was just dumbfounded. Like I didn't know, but I'm just tell me what to do and I'll get it. And that's just what I did, guys. When she told me a $500 bonus, I had 1 month before I had my baby. And so it was like, I was going to get that bonus before I had that baby, because God forbid, you never know if there's going to be complications or anything. And I did not want to lose that. So that's what I did. There was a cruise. It was the last month. I was like, there's no way I'm going to win that. Guys, I won the cruise, the first cruise. Like, you just don't think about this. And then I promoted to Emerald right before that cruise. My goal was Diamond. I got boxed for it. I came back from the cruise, guys. I didn't know anything about, this was all my war market. I didn't know anything about messaging people, host to post, nothing. I signed one customer when I came back from that cruise. Now, if I would have known about host to post, I probably would have gone Diamond in December. But guess what? That one customer, guys, was I bummed out? Completely. But I had my eye on the prize. The next month I went Diamond. So many people throw in the towel because you just signed one customer. You don't get anything. I think it was like a hair, skin, and nails that I signed. I went Diamond the next month, double the next, got a $30,000 bonus. And that is crazy. You just got to keep going. You can't give up. You have got to keep going. You got to keep that excitement. And people ask me how I am where I am today. It's because I'm excited. I'm excited. You have to be excited. Excitement builds excitement. If you're negative, that's what you're going to attract, and you're not going to get positive results. So be excited, be all in. And I could tell you too, spouses, if your spouse doesn't support you or whatever, then you just got to keep going and just prove to them. Luckily, I've always had a supportive husband, but it's taken him little baby steps. Whoa, okay, here's the money. Okay, here it is. And now he's on board. Next month, guys, me and him are having a competition of who can enroll customers and distributors. Like, that was him challenging me. So, I mean, it'll get to that point. Don't overpush your husband, but that's a lot. That's my story. I'm triple. My husband's double. Pushing for presidential. Be excited.
Yeah, excitement is huge. Okay, so some of you are getting answers back. I put 2 messages in the feed right here. The third message is just a thank you and a tag. I like to send this separately. So I put this one again in my text replacement. Okay, thank you so much. Here's the post. Just tag me and I'll do the rest. Okay, that's one. And then the very next message is, anyone here a coffee lover, love to drop a few pounds? My friend Stacy, so that's me. You know, put your own name in there. Okay, so put that in there as you're going now. Okay, so as you're getting those yeses, that's what we want to do next. But I love what Billie said about this. SD threw up all over her, but she's like, I was going to sign anyways. And that is part of it. So if you're just getting started, or if you just, you know, have found yourself, sometimes we get caught up trying to get all stuck in our head. Sometimes the longer we've been in the business, we think, oh, it's got to be harder than what I'm actually doing somehow. And we get ourselves all caught up in something that doesn't relate, and we don't do it. But you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, and you really can't say the right thing to the wrong person. And so the biggest thing about this business is just go with that excitement, like Billie's saying. That's why she's attracting all those people in there. She's just continued. She's been excited for 3.5 years too, which is a lot for her, a lot of credit to her at that, because that's can be sometimes what happens with people. They lose that excitement. But if you continue to use the product and you continue to sign people up, you will continue to be excited, because you're going to see what happens for them and what happens for you. So just keep going for it that way. Okay. Okay, first message. And y'all, just so you know, in Diamond Empire, under the 20 minutes till this starts, this whole how to do host to post A to Z is under that first comment in there too. So if you ever want to copy, go in and copy that and put that in your notes so that it's all there. You can do that. So that first statement is right there. Okay, how many people have had people say yes so far that they'll host a post for them? Let's hear that. Yay! Yay! Did you hear that bang? Awesome, y'all, 4 so far. Yes, me. Okay, perfect. Okay, there's some tricks to the trade here that as those go up that we want to go over. 1 up so far. Okay. As those go up, what you want to do, and I'll even put it right here so y'all can see it. Okay. So when they post that, you want to comment under the post, heart eyes, an emoji, whatever, because when you're commenting on someone else's post, it's going to help their post go up in the algorithms, okay? So you want to make sure you comment on that post that went up. You want to friend request anyone who comments under that post and anyone who likes it, okay? Don't just go with the commenters and likers. So friend request both of them. And then anyone who says yes, because who doesn't want coffee? And guys, right now, today and tomorrow, because we don't know that this trial of them getting to join without the fee or the 90-day commitment will continue. So the strike while the iron's hot. Right now it's hot, okay? So today and tomorrow we can do that. But you want to comment, I'm going to send you a message, all right? So that's kind of the next steps that we're doing there with the host to post. Yeah, Stephanie, friending those likers helps too, because it's building your market. And here's what you're doing, guys. You are friend requesting people who want to lose weight. And what do we have? Product that helps you lose weight, okay? So you're creating a market for yourself that is you will reap a harvest from at the right time and as you're consistent. Okay, Kel, before we go on to that next step, you want to share how what this has done for your business so far this month? Oh, we're rocking it. We're on this.
You got it. I was like waiting for you. And then we go click. So, okay. So when I started getting through my warm market and went to cold market, I started building on Instagram. And so since, I don't know, 7 months into my business, I started building Instagram. So I haven't been doing as much on Facebook, but then when I heard about host to post, I was like, well, if it's working for everybody else, it should be able to work for me too. So I came back to Facebook and I started, putting in some effort there while still working Instagram. And initially going to Diamond, I didn't really have a ton of friends on Facebook because I wasn't really using it that much before doing this business. So even beyond a little bit past Diamond, I still had friends on there, to sign. But after that, I kind of didn't really have much left. So coming back to do host to post, I didn't think I was going to have that many people to ask. I had already signed majority of my warm market on Facebook as either customers or distributors, or they were somewhere on Diamond Empire, because a lot of us had mutual friends before starting this business. So, if they weren't my customer or distributor, they were someone else's within Diamond Empire. So I was like, well, who am I going to ask? So what did I do? I went through my friends list. And this is why we say, even if you think you have no one to ask, chances are you're going to have at least 5 people, okay, or 10 people to ask, even if you think you have none, okay? So I scrolled through and I asked every person. I was like, hey, if you don't mind, the script that we're using tonight, asking people to host posts for me. And at first, to be honest with you, I was like, okay, maybe this isn't going to work for me. I've got people posting, but I'm not signing anything from it. I know everybody else is signing stuff, but I haven't really been using Facebook. So I just thought maybe I'm the anomaly. Like maybe I'm the odd man out that host to post doesn't work for, So then I stopped doing it, went back to Instagram, doing what I was doing. Then I heard Danielle and Ben, and a bunch of these other guys, Tracy, if she's on here, Stovall Sinks. And these guys, they're signing like 100 customers, whatever. I'm like, well, okay, but they've been putting in some effort on Facebook. So I can't compare myself to that, but they're still signing people. So maybe I need to give it a try again. So I came back to Facebook again. I tried again, and guess what? I started signing people. And here's the only thing I did different. Okay. Now, some of these guys will tell you they were messaging 100, 200 people a day. I remember Esty saying she did that too. 100, 200 people a day on Facebook to do host a post for them. I was like, y'all, I don't have that many people. They just don't exist in my Facebook. Like, they're not there. I don't have that many to ask. If I ask 100 or 200, I might be through all my people. So I was doing 20 to 40 people a day for like a week and a half or something like that. I mean, there really wasn't that many to ask. So, but I started signing people, and here's what happened, okay? And I was like, if I get through all these people, I'm going to run out. What am I going to do? I'm friend requesting all the likers that like the host a post. So like a girl actually just did a host post for me right now. She didn't listen and she posted the wrong thing. She went to my page and grabbed something, just stuck it on her wall. I'm like, no, sister, that's the wrong thing. Can you take that down? No. So anyway, I'm friend requesting everyone that likes and friend requesting everyone that comments. Then I'm asking all of the, I did go get her. Oh, she's a go-getter? Well, or she's a dum-dum. Because I did send her the post, and dum-dum went to my page and picked something totally random with no picture and stuck it on her wall. I did it, done, check mark. I'm like, yeah, dum-dum, you done did the wrong thing. So anyway, I'm friend requesting all these people like they're saying, and that's how you get more people. It is endless, the amount of people that you can do host a post with. So if you don't like your friends in real life before doing this business, you don't got to ask those people. You don't got to ask the people you don't like. Just find more friends, because there are plenty of people in the sea of Facebook land for you to ask to do host a post. Y'all, this is like, if you're nervous to ask people to try a product or to try the business, you don't have to. Ask them to ask people for you with host a post. You know what I mean? When I got started, this is the surefire way I would have gone, because I was like, I don't want to ask people to try a product. This is so awkward. Oh my God, I don't sell things. But in this way, you're like, I'm not asking you to buy something. I'm asking you to ask your friends. You know what I'm saying? So I was assuming maybe just for me, I'm the odd man out because I put my attention somewhere else. This won't work for me, but it's not true. And so I'm signing people here. I'm signing people on Instagram. I'm signing people through my business page. Anywhere I can sign people, come to me. You know, but, oh, now she's reading it. Okay, so now maybe she'll fix it, but she's talking back to me. We'll see what she says. But here's what I'm saying. Then what you're doing is you're friend requesting. So you don't know all these people that just did host a post for you, right? Because now they're strangers to you because you've gotten them through other people and you've asked them, okay? So now you're friend requesting the stranger's friends, because now you're a mutual friend with the people you're asking to be your friend. Does this make sense? So like, I ask Stacey to host a post. Stacey says, sure. She posts, and I friend request anybody that comments on her host a post. Now I ask those people to host a post. Now I'm going to friend request those people's friends. So now when I go to suggested friends on Facebook, it's no longer people I know. It's all friends of my host a post people that I didn't know. Does that make sense? So then you're not lost going, where do I make friends to do host a post? How do I meet people? It is network marketing at its finest. Exactly. It's the old way of network marketing. They would get on the phone with you and say, make a list of 10 people you know that would be interested in these products or this business. And we're going to do a 3-way message, me, you, and the person on the phone, and I'll sign them. That's how they used to do network marketing. Now it's just, hey, put this post on your wall. Anybody that's interested, I know how to talk to them. So I'm going to talk to them, say it because I know how to say it. I'm just copying and pasting. And those people jump in my e-suite. Come to me, strangers. And that is host a post. It's beautiful. Is this your business page the same as your different page? Lorna, ignore business page. Don't even go there. Anybody on here, don't even do business page. You don't want it. It costs money and you don't want it. I have had it for years, and there's only specific things I do on there. You really don't. You don't need it. You don't need it.
Okay, really
Yeah.
quick. Just want to go on to the next step really quick for everybody who's there. So if you have had people comment now on, like some of y'all have some posts up there. So, you know, Kelly posted for me, my friend Stacey is selling coffee you can get skinny on. Who wants it? And someone said, I can get skinny drinking coffee. Sign me up. Okay. So under that comment, yeah, good. See, that's perfect. See how this works? It takes out all the fear, y'all. You can do this. So what you want to do is screenshot when somebody has hosted a post for you. So I had a girl, she hosted a post for me. I just screenshotted it, and I friend requested the person who said they want to get skinny drinking coffee, because if that's possible, that's what they want. Okay, so you screenshot that. I friend request that person. Under, I reply to their comment. I'm going to message you with details. Whatever, put an emoji again, put hearts, whatever, say, I can't wait to chat, I'm so excited, all of that stuff, okay? Then click on their profile, click message, send the screenshot, and send this message. Hey friend, I'm so glad you noticed this post. Are you open to hearing more about it? Okay, so that's the next thing that you're gonna do with the host a post with those people, all right? And let's go on to the next step. When they reply, yes. Okay, so all these, again, guys, time saver. If honestly, you can work this business with, I mean, you can do incredible things when you're putting this stuff in your text replacement. Pursuit of happiness, I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. All right, so, okay, whoops, I just copied the wrong thing for you to copy in there. Sorry, y'all, give me a second. The picture is posted in Diamond Empire, again, under that whole phrase of everything to do there. Okay, so here's this next, your fifth message that you can, I'd love to tell you more. The skinny coffee basically trains your body to burn fat. That's awesome, Stephanie K. Steffi K. Your name looks cool in there. But that's great, y'all. This really does work. I'm telling you. And I will tell you too, like Kelly said, okay, I had people posting, people commenting. You might not get an immediate people jumping in your e-suite. You know, you might have some people that take their time, but tomorrow when you post a before and after and of the cleanse and they want to lose weight and the cleanse looks awesome to them and they just sign up because they said, yes, I want to get skinny drinking coffee, but then told you no, but then saw you post about the cleanse and now that looks way better. Okay, that happens. So you gotta be consistent. And this is where, when we talk about that core four, honestly, I'm kind of over core four, it's core five, because if you're not doing self-development, you're not going to stay consistent in the business. So that's really key. And for any of you guys who don't know what the core four would be besides self-development, that would be posting. You want to post daily. Put in a mixture of yourself and the business, okay? Whether that's posting about a product or the business. Then 2, you want to be messaging. So like tonight, this host a post, you're messaging people. This is key. This is the seed that you're planting. I promise you, this is the seed. If you don't plant a seed, there's nothing that's going to grow. Posting is probably more or less watering that seed that you've planted. And then you're going to follow up. Y'all, follow up. Even with this host a post thing, it takes follow up. What do they say now? The 80% of sales are made on the 8th to 12th ask or try. So just know that's going to be out there. And know you're going to have some people tell you no. That's okay. Okay? It happens. Don't worry about it. Just dust it off. I mean, Kellie told me no. Before I could even ask her, she told me no. She'd be like, I don't sell things. Every time I'd meet with her, she'd tell me that. I'm like, okay, I haven't even asked you yet. Like, why are you pushing me away already? Okay. And then they end up joining. So it happens, y'all. But where'd I go to? And enlarging your market. Okay. So, and host a post, this is actually pretty much helping you do all three, really three of them, but four, and then you're posting on top of it. So, okay, and then after you send the picture, y'all, I go right into this, okay? So here's the next one. If any of you guys are there yet. So she's just asking. I'm still putting it out there for the 90 days, even though they don't have to agree to 90 days right now. I just feel like that's easier. A lot of people comment back and just say, I don't know that I could do it for the 90 days. And that's when I go, oh, it's amazing right now. You don't have to commit to 90 days to get my wholesale price. This is just perfect timing for you. Where can we find the Core 4 and eSuite? Got an answer for that. I don't know that it's necessarily, it's more something that as a team and as other people on the field have kind of come up with, this is what we know works for our business. But you could probably type in Core 4, Lorna, on Diamond Empire, and it will come up in different things like that too, if you're asking about it. Yep, no problem. All right, Billie, you want to talk about how this has changed your business? We're kind of coming to a close here, but.
Host a post?
Yeah, in your team.
I mean, it's just for the people who are so nervous, or because it's like we kind of would like, I say cold message. I mean, if they're friends on social media, is it really cold? They're already like, then you're warm. They're like warm. So it's like, this is another way to tap into other people's market. And yes, I still add friends on Facebook and social media. Instagram. But it's like an easier way. Instead of like asking them to try a product, you're asking them to host it for you, which a lot of times you're going to find, if you be consistent with this, you're going to find that those people are like, oh, well, I may be interested in this coffee. What is it? Tell me about it. And then they end up ordering, and then they still post for you, and then you get into their market, and then those people may go MIA when you're responding back to them. And so then you ask them to host a post. You just follow up. I mean, it's like, it's just the same thing, but it's just so much easier, I guess. And it's not as like nervous as, oh, I don't want to ask my friends and family to order or whatever. Okay, well, if you don't want to, well, then ask if they could do you a favor, and then host this post. But I mean, it's been huge. It's just expanded everybody's network, I think, right out the gate, because I didn't start adding until December of 2015. And that was barely, I just worked Facebook. I posted on Instagram, but had no idea how to work it. And it's just changed. I love Instagram now more so than Facebook. But it's expanded all of our networks. We can tap into other people, and you may sign up a distributor that goes MIA, guys, but hey, ask them to host a post for you, and tap into their market. This world is so huge, and we're in over 20 something countries. And the US is not just where we're at. You can take this global. You can take it global, and host post is just, it's been crazy. We signed so much off of that. And then we've even signed distributors off of that because they see our posts. They see that we're consistent. They're interested in the business. And host a post, it's a game changer. And I wish we would have known about it a long time ago, but we go through seasons in this business and everything changes. So I love it. I love it.
Yeah. No, it's been huge. And that is something, y'all, if you have got tickets to conference, everybody who gets ticket to conference up till tomorrow, so I do want to mention this. You're going to get 20 coupons to sign people up for $20. So any of you that has taken advantage of signing, you know, one, come to conference, y'all. Come to conference. It will, for me, what did conference do for me? I told you at the very beginning, I was like, I'll be your best customer, Sherry. But then when I came to conference, I was like, oh, I can really do this business too. Like, I could do it too. It's not just people like Sherry Lynn that are successful. It's not even just people like Sherry Lynn or people that are like Stacey that are successful. It's like anybody can do this business if they're willing to stick with it and be consistent and work for it. You know, our pastor said a couple Sundays ago, like, though you can't get an uphill dream with a downhill mentality or a downhill work ethic. So this is a little bit of uphill, right? Okay, this does take effort and work, but it is worth it. It will come back to you as you're consistent. But come to conference. But what I was going to say with all that is those people who signed up for 20 and maybe they went MIA, ask them to host a post for you and get into their market and get yourself a fast start for that. That is just a great way to get that. Okay, so I put a couple messages in here. The 7th message is just sealing the deal. You know, the cheapest way to go is definitely the product tester route. That way the coffee is $36 per month versus $60, you know, and then they say yes. And then I love this message right here. Awesome. I can text you my website link and walk you through ordering, which Tracy Stovall, shout out to you because this is pretty much your whole brainchild right here as far as coming through with it. So thank you for that. Or I can get you your info and put it through, which is easiest for you. Okay. Yay, Celeste got 2 LCs during this Zoom. That is amazing. So we are hitting 9:30, which means we're at our ending. And so I have, if you go to Diamond Empire, I mean, I have exactly for how, like I can put this in here. Here we go, all the way through here. Okay. Okay, so there you go, guys. As far as what you can do, there's a lot of info right there that you can copy in, like what you send to sign them up to get them, how to send your website link, how to put in an order through your e-suite, which is a super easy, fast way to get people to sign up. If they have a different mailing and billing address, you can do that through your e-suite without having to call in. Here's a response. If they ask, like, so there's only 15 packets, you just say each pack comes with 15, so you can drink one every other day, or you can double up and do one a day for faster results. Either way works great. Okay, I love that comment. And also another thing I love to do, which I learned this from Natalie, is if people start asking more questions about, like, tell me more about the coffee. I don't know what I did there. Tell me more about the coffee. I take a screenshot of the keto coffee in the e-suite that has all the info on it with the questions with its thing, and I just send that if they keep asking me over and over again. I'm like, here you go. I don't know, you're so green for me. Here's a bunch of information for you to read about. And some of them, they just want to know. They don't know you. They want to know if it's legit or not. Key things to remember. Follow up. Ask questions. So tomorrow, you know, if you're talking to people tonight, tomorrow, hey, I'm putting in orders today. It's the last day to commit to not having to sign up for the fee or, you know, commit to the 90 days. Do you want to get your order in now? That's a great follow-up. Go to the post. Something I forgot to have us all do. Shoot. How to set up so that you approve your posts. So they're not all going to your wall. Hit that in there. You want to put your posts so that when people tag you, you have to approve it. So they don't all come through your wall constantly. I will stay on here and show anybody who needs to know how to do that. afterwards. I'm sorry, I missed that. We'll let you all go before we go through that. But you can go through, you can put a before, like in 2 days, put before and after pictures under that post and say, I'm putting in orders, like on Friday, I'm putting in orders today. I'm so excited for y'all to get started. You know, people will come back and go, oh my word, I didn't get back to you, but I want that, da, 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 da. So you want to do all those follow-up things. And then, yeah, ask them to host a post for you. Invite them to the next party. There's tons of ways to use this. Kel, Billie, what do you want to leave everybody with as we've kind of worked this thing and really went through? Here, I'll unmute you both. Oh, now it's not letting me unmute you.
Okay, I did it.
Oh.
The one thing I will say is if you've tried this and it didn't work for you, or you feel like you've been sending out host posts, people have been posting for you and you're not signing, you just want to think about that follow-up, okay? And then friend request all those people, go back through, tell them you got one spot, I'm placing orders tonight. Do you still want the product with my discount? There's no commitment. This is like, if you're going to sign people, it'd be right now. And here's what I will say, host a post, it does work. I didn't think it did, and at first, okay? And I tried again, and I was like, okay, actually it does work. And now I'm going, okay, everybody in my life do host a post because it's going to change your business. So if you haven't done much of it, or you're like going, I really don't want to, whatever, I think you probably should try if you like money and you want your business to blow up. Because it's working. So, but just look at your follow-up, because I know a lot of people are jumping on and doing it, but you do have to follow up for those people to sign up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The fortune's in the follow-up. They'll tell you that over and over again. That statement's true. Okay, Billie, you got anything you got left?
Like, I'm muted. There we go. So another thing, like for me, guys, when people read that initial message, when they ask for the price and then they read it and they don't say anything, one thing I took, I think, from Claire Flores, she put, did that sound okay? And that's all I put. Did that sound okay, or did I catch you at a bad time? And I promise you, and then write that. And then if they read that and they don't say anything, then that's when I hit them for the host a post. And then if they order, I still ask them for a host a post. And then like Kelly said, if somebody hosts a post and you're not getting hits off of it or something, then I'll ask them if they'll do a different product. But I do try to scan their news feed a little bit to kind of pick if I want to do cleanse, hair, skin, and nails or coffee. But a lot of people do drink coffee. But another thing, guys, just don't give up. I have some distributors that didn't have any luck either, but what it was is we just didn't do enough and we weren't consistent with it. So if you do more than 5, 10, 20, I mean, it may overwhelm you, but overwhelming is good, guys. Anything worth having doesn't come easy. It takes work, but I mean, it's so worth it. And just remember, you're planting all these seeds. And if you throw in the towel, guess who's going to harvest them? I am. So I'm just letting you guys know we're all going to harvest them. So you can't give up, guys. I'm signing customers from 2015, 2016 that have been watching me and never, ever responded, but they read. They're always watching. They're watching for you to fail. They're watching for you to give up, or they're watching for that next promotion, and they're going to jump on board. I just enrolled a distributor. She's probably not even on. I'm going to have to call her out if she's not. But from May of 2016, guys, I'm telling you, people's lives change every 3 to 6 months. They go through something. So don't give up if they don't order or sign right away. You gotta stay in it for the long haul.
Yeah. Stay in it to win it. I mean, you just, Sherry wanted me to share this and I don't have time to share it. So, but I'm going to post a sermon that my pastor spoke 2 weeks ago, and he talked about the rule of 5 and putting in the 5 every day. And the last rule is that you do it till you get it. You just keep doing it till you get it. People give up way too easy. And so we're going to go for that. And you know what? If you are like, I don't know that I can message 100 to 200 people a day, that's okay. What if you get out? What do you get back if you get 10 people to host a post for you a day? Make it a game for the next 2 weeks. This week, if you can have 5 people host a post for you every day, what comes back to you? Okay, if that's not enough, then get it to be 10 people every day that actually put it up there. I love that suggestion from Joel and Stephanie Dutton, where they're like, just figure out your numbers, because everybody's looks a little different, but is it worth it? Yep, it's worth it to figure it out, because then you know what can come back to you. So y'all are awesome. I can't wait to, guys, again, all these notes are in Diamond Empire, all spelt out as simple as possible for you to be able to use. I'm proud of you guys. I'm excited. Man, we are up this month. I know I said that at the beginning, but we are up this month. So y'all are awesome, incredible. Keep putting it out there. Y'all are going to get your $100. You're going to get your $150 in free product. You're going to sign distributors. You're going to sign loyal customers. It's just going to, we are going to bear much fruit, and I just know it. Okay, dear Lord, I thank you for this opportunity. I thank you that we get to work together. And I thank you that we have an opportunity to, God, whether we are a single mom working 2 jobs and trying to fit this business in all the little nooks and crannies in our life, that you've given us this opportunity, or we're, retired and was needing something new in our lives, God, or whether we're just in the thick of life and trying to balance it all, or figuring out who we are. Thank you that you've given us this opportunity. Thank you for the people that you're bringing in our business even today. For the people who want to get healthier or need extra money, whether it's to pay off medical bills or just to be good stewards of what you've given us, God. We thank you for it. I thank you for each and every person that's on here, Lord. I pray that you would speak to them, that you would continue to reveal yourself to them, that they would know who they are in you, and they would work from a place of love and not a place of fear, but God, just walking in an authority that you have called us to. Speak loudly, and may we hear you. In your name we pray. Amen. Okay. Love y'all. If you want to get off, y'all hop off. But if you want to figure out how to, Natalie, are you on here? I'm trying to remember how to do the settings thing, or if somebody knows how to do the settings thing. But I'll keep the recording going so it's on here. But how to make sure that you have your, Natalie's probably, she's off. Okay. Okay. Celeste, tell us how to do it really quick, because I'm going to have to jog my memory, and it's not going to be as fast as I need it to probably be.
Okay, you mean for approving on the tag timeline that?
Yeah.
So you go in Facebook, you go into settings, and then you click the settings option.
Okay, so slow down for a second.
Okay.
How do I get to settings? Is it the 3 lines?
Yes.
Okay, so go to your 3 lines.
Right. I can't see your screen.
Yep. Here we go. Okay.
So scroll down to settings.
Settings and privacy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you see timeline and tagging.
Okay. I hit settings and privacy, and then I go to settings. Is that what I'd hit again?
Yes. Hit settings again. Yeah. That's a separate. Yep. And then you'll scroll down, and you'll see timeline and tagging.
Okay, right there, y'all. Timeline and tagging.
And then you click that. And then it's the last 2 options all the way down that you want to make sure are on.
Okay. And so those last 2 options say review tags people add to your Facebook before the tags appear on Facebook, and review posts. Right. Okay. So you want to make sure both those are on. So what do you do now is you don't want to approve them. That's how I keep my follow-up, y'all, and keep it simple. But if I go to my right here, my whatever page, and I click more. Okay, and then I put review timeline right here. I can think, but there's my girl who put my tag up already. Okay, so then I can go there, I can comment, I can do all those things, but I leave them there. Okay, I don't approve them. So when people go to my wall, it's not full of people asking for host a post, okay? But then I can go back through and there they all are. So when I want to do like a follow-up Friday and post a before and after, I just go through right there and they're all in there. Okay? Yay, we did it. Good job. And I didn't say thank you to Billie and Kelly. It's going to be a great month. There we go. Okay, thank you, Celeste, for helping us. Y'all have a great night.